everybody. Welcome to the Pizza Cast, the official podcast of PizzaExtremeTeam.com. I'm Cody.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Samantha.
Hey, she's back. Woo! Oh, my mic is way too high. Ah, woo.
You're deaf.
Now that you're all deaf. Wow. Yeah, we're doing this in the morning.
Yeah, I think this is the earliest we've recorded this show.
Yeah.
Ever. Not a good idea. Whatever. This week on PizzaCast, we're just going to kind of rattle about the worst part of the November holidays, Black Friday.
Or as it's become, Black Thursday, Black Friday, and Black Saturday.
Dark Gray Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah, leading into Black Friday.
Yeah. But before we do that, I think we're going to dig into some of the things we've been checking out real quick here. So, yeah, what have you guys been doing, checking out this week?
The Wii U.
Hey!
I sat in line for 8 hours last Saturday to get it.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. The line waiting itself, which I live tweeted if anyone was paying attention.
I was. I think might have been the only one.
I got a lot of weird retweets and stuff.
Really?
Weird.
What, like a bunch of bots or something?
I think.
Yeah. Next time you're on Twitter, tweet something about RoboCop, because you will get a retweet from that "I'll buy that for $1" guy every time.
Every time.
I tweeted that I got it. I'm like, finally got it. Hashtag Wii U, and then some other probably a bot said, congratulations.
Awesome. No, that's excellent.
And then they followed me.
Nice. Well, hey, maybe it's not a bot then.
Yeah.
Bots usually don't follow. Except for the Horse eBooks Twitter. Have you seen that?
Oh,
yeah,
I
I
love
follow
that.
Horse eBooks.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you got it. Setting it up, how was it? Was it okay? Was it?
It sucks setting it up because I had to download like a 5 gigabyte update that took
it took like an
hour and a half for us. Yeah.
Jeez.
So, waited 8 hours, plugged it in, all excited. Guess what? You gotta wait forever. And then every time you started a new game, that had to update, and then it took about 15 minutes apiece. Luckily, you have really fast internet. So it was shorter for us than it probably was for most people.
Wow. Man. Imagine some hilljack out in the middle of bumpkin country with dial-up still.
Yeah. Oh, no, they would never. 5 gigabytes on dial-up, that would take weeks.
Yeah, that'd never happen. What they should do, Nintendo should just put their updates on a disc. And, for people who have slow internet, just buy the disc with the update.
Yeah, on the Wii, they used to just bundle the updates in with the games.
Really? Oh, okay.
And I'm surprised they didn't do that.
They'll probably do that in the future.
But waiting in line wasn't bad. The
Yeah.
first couple hours were boring, but then we discovered everybody in line had a 3DS with Mario Kart.
Nice.
So we played Mario Kart for the last half of the entire line waiting experience, and it was pretty cool.
Excellent.
Met some cool dudes.
Yeah.
They actually have a YouTube Let's Play show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, we should probably put it on the site or something.
We probably
I don't
should.
know.
I probably should have given you some business cards to give
Yeah.
to people in line.
Yeah,
Hindsight
I
and
should
all that.
I should have pimped the site, but I didn't.
Yeah, whatever.
You
But,
just sitting for 8 hours with these people and you couldn't mention it once.
No. I'd probably get a hold of them through YouTube or something. Maybe we could put their shows up on the site.
Oh yeah,
or something.
that would be cool. That'd be cool.
I haven't really watched a whole one yet, so I don't know if they're good. I mean, I'm assuming they're good. They seem like pretty cool guys.
Yeah. Okay, so we've talked about waiting in line. We've talked about setting it up. How is playing it?
Pretty awesome. The controller is really awesome. I mean, it fits in the hands well. The screen's cool. The Mario game is excellent. It's like what the last one should have been.
Ah, okay.
And you know how in that review I complained for about 500 words about maps?
Yes.
They fixed it.
Good.
It's like they were
heard
listening.
us.
Yeah.
They heard us. That's what
There's
that's
a
what happened.
full-on world map with different areas and themes, and just like Super Mario World was.
Oh, excellent.
And it just that alone makes it so much better, and I don't know why. It just feels better, more like an adventure and less gamey, I guess.
Miiverse is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why don't you explain what that is?
If you don't know what Miiverse is, it's like I'm trying to think how to explain it. It's like everyone can like post stuff about the game. Like it'll ask you like basically how you feel about this. If you keep dying on a spot, or if you clear it like really well, it like asks you to either draw a picture or write a note for other people, and then it shows up on their screen.
Oh, okay.
When they aren't on the world map, and you could see what other people are saying, and
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
at least on Super Mario
Or
Brothers.
or if it's not implemented in the game, there's a Miiverse button, and you go there, and it's like a message board,
Excellent.
and each one is specifically about each game, and every game supports it.
Oh wow.
So you have a whole community of people playing the same game as
and
you.
talking about it, so you
Yeah, talking and drawing notes. I couldn't find the secret level in the first world, and so I looked through there, and somebody said they didn't say exactly how to get it, so I still had that to do. But they said
Yeah.
it's in level 2,
Okay. Okay.
and
That's
so
cool.
you can use it as kind of like a guide.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
How long is it going to take before people start drawing penises?
Oh, they already were, but they're policing it really.
Oh, they
good,
are.
I
Okay.
guess.
See, I was wondering how long it was going to take before it became the Xbox 360 Halo.
Hate zone.
Yeah.
8-year-olds calling you a faggot zone.
Yeah.
either they're policing it really well, or it's just a decent community. 'Cause I
Yeah.
haven't seen anything like
Yeah,
really
I am-
negative or anything.
I am worried that once more people have it, it'll get progressively worse and worse.
Yeah.
But right now, it's great. And if it gets ruined, I will be very sad.
Well, cool. Well, very cool. Sounds like it was well worth the time and money and
Yeah, it's fun just to open up Miiverse, just to look at the pictures people are drawing.
yeah.
Some really talented artists on there.
To bring it over sometime.
Yeah,
or
for
something.
sure. Yeah, for sure.
Nintendo Land is really cool. Some of the mini games are better than others. The Mario one is lame, I thought, because you just chase the other. It's like a maze. You chase the other player. There's no gimmicks or.
Well, there's the one person uses the screen. It's like I can't think of the asymmetrical.
Asymmetrical gameplay. Yeah, one person gets the screen so they can see the whole map, and, and everybody else only gets what they see.
What they see. Okay. Okay.
But that's it. You just run around and try to get the other guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they did just put out a whole big Mario game.
Yeah.
launch, so maybe they kind of
But
lessened the Mario.
yeah,
on the
it's not really very Mario though. Like, yeah, I mean, there's nothing about jumping or
Oh, okay.
it's like just Mario in name only. Like it doesn't.
Sounds almost like it would be a Sonic.
Yeah, or
like-
Pac-Man. Well, there's like 3 different variations on Pac-Man in
there's-
Nintendo Land,
Okay.
and that's one of them.
Okay.
And there's a Luigi's Mansion one where one player is the
Oh,
ghost.
it's pretty fun though.
That one's cool. That one is really cool. Where one player is the ghost, and the other players are the ghost hunters.
Okay.
And the ghost can see everything,
Mhm.
but the players can't see the ghost.
But they have flashlights, and
Oh,
you're supposed
okay.
to shine a flashlight on. You're supposed to find the ghost, and flashlight on it, and the closer you get to the ghost, your controller vibrates.
Okay.
It's like a heartbeat, so you're trying to find them.
That's cool. No, that sounds really cool.
And the ghost is
Um,
trying to get you too.
Yeah, so you're actually equally going against each other instead of one person, everybody
running
against
away.
one.
Just
Or,
running
yeah.
away. Because I was going to say, yeah, you just hide in a corner where everyone else isn't. If you're the ghost, and
I was playing it with Shane, and the flashlights take batteries. The less battery you have, the smaller the beam is.
Oh, cool.
And he was out of battery, and I just parked my ghost on the battery that showed up, and he just ran right into it.
Awesome.
But the Zelda one is really good.
Yeah.
It's like on rails Zelda game,
Really?
where the person with the screen is an archer.
Okay.
And the other players have swords that they swing with the Wiimote. That the combat works a lot like Skyward Sword.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And you just go through and fight moblins and stuff.
Oh wow.
And there's actually some occasional puzzles, and there's like 20-some levels of it.
Really? Now that sounds cool.
Yeah,
That
I would play a whole game of that, just that.
Mario or Zelda rail game. Yeah, that would be cool.
Zelda rail shooter.
Yeah. What's the Metroid game like? Because I'm a huge Metroid fan.
It's pretty good, although it.
Probably one of the most hardcore.
Yeah,
minigames.
it's the most
Like,
hardcore one. It's like a shooter, like a third-person shooter,
Oh wow.
arena shooter,
Okay.
where you all go through it. You can play against each other, like deathmatch, or you can all fight monsters.
Right, and that's the one where the guy with the screen is the ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it actually, I think it should be a Star Fox game.
Really?
Yeah, because the ship just feels like, have you ever played Star Fox Assault, the GameCube one?
If I had, it was like a demo in like a store or
Oh.
something.
It plays like that,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
except the controls are a lot smoother and better.
Okay.
It's like a polished version of Star Fox Assault.
Is that, does that kind of play like Pilot Wings? Kinda?
Not really.
Okay, well then no, I haven't played that one from the GameCube. No.
Because you got the people on foot and person in a ship.
Okay.
Like, it just feels like that game.
Okay.
But I'm the only one that's played it. Or no, you played it.
Yeah.
Maybe. You probably don't even remember it. I don't know. That game didn't review very well, even though I thought it was fantastic. So, what else is there? It sucks that Nintendo TV isn't available. That
yet.
thing
Oh,
that
it's not available yet?
not till December, which I guess
This is
isn't that far away,
pressing,
but
Okay.
really wish it would have been there at launch, but
Yeah.
it's not too long. At least they're not like next spring or next year.
Yeah, right.
they do have Netflix though,
Yeah.
and you can watch it on the little screen.
Okay.
There's even a little community, Miiverse community for Netflix.
Where people are
Really?
talking about what they're watching.
Oh,
and-
man.
And suggestions and
Oh man, that's excellent. That's really cool. No, I like that. I like that quite a bit.
I watched Netflix in bed with the little screen the other night.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Excellent.
the thing, the controller will go around your house. It doesn't have to be right in front of the TV.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got like 25 feet of radius.
Wow, 25 feet. That's
I
impressive.
could sit in the bathroom and play Mario if I wanted. A lot of people on Miiverse let you know that they're playing Mario on the can.
Awesome.
Yeah, but the screen's fine, like because you can switch it over to the screen and just play the game on
Right.
the screen. It's absolutely fine. It's big enough. You don't feel like it's
Okay.
a little.
Yeah, when I was playing Mario, I would look at the screen more often than the TV just because it was right there, and
Okay.
I like handheld systems too. So
Now the Wii U controller. How many batteries does it take? Because when I first saw the ads for the Wii U, I thought the controller looked like the old Game Gear. And all I remember was that thing took so many freaking batteries.
it was more of a battery decharger than it was
Yeah.
a game system.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So is that the same case with this one? Has it?
It has a
A3 batteries?
rechargeable
Oh, it has a rechargeable
battery in it, and it lasts about 3 hours.
Okay.
But I mean, if you're going to be playing it on the TV, you might as well just plug it in, and it's
Okay.
not a big deal.
Right. Okay.
When I was watching Netflix in bed, I got through 2 shows and I only took it down 1 bar. So
Oh, that's not bad. Oh, cool. Cool. Well, sounds like it's worth picking up. Excellent.
yeah, I mean, it's not like a handheld where you're going to be taking it far away from the charger. So 3 hours of battery life isn't a terrible thing, I don't think. But I would recommend it if you like Nintendo games.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I really want to try Zombie U though.
Yeah, we haven't gotten
Lots of-
Zombie U yet.
We sent for it for gameplay, but we haven't gotten it yet.
Okay.
Except I put Paper Mario in the queue this morning, so we'll probably get that instead.
Cody,
But
I hate you. I want to see Zombie U. You're the worst.
everything was on.
You're the worst.
It was on low availability. We weren't gonna get it for like a week.
You don't
so-
know that. They're probably just gonna send it
Why don't you just buy it?
because I don't know if it's good or not.
Well, then buy it and find out.
Yeah.
That's like $60 to find out. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like is the games are $60 now, like the
Oh,
other
man.
ones are.
Oh man.
But they look great though. It's nice seeing like Mario and stuff in HD. It looks
Yeah.
Even the Mii's, they look ridiculous.
Really?
You
Yeah.
wouldn't think so. They look ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean-
There's like ridiculous like shine on the hair and like
Nice.
even though they're still like really simple looking.
Yeah, they're still really low poly models and stuff, but they look so much better.
Yeah,
actually.
see,
Excellent.
it's-
Excellent.
it's
Yeah, for
ridiculous.
sure. For sure.
I can't even
Definitely.
describe it. It's just bizarre. The first time I saw it, like. Oh.
I hope that they can keep up with the third-party games and stuff, because that'll determine whether or not it's
a good system.
yeah, whether or not it's the GameCube all over again.
yeah.
I mean, the GameCube had a lot of great games. It had a lot of better games than the Wii did.
Well, the thing I'm excited about the Wii U is now the regular Wii is going to be down to a price that will be totally worth me buying. Because, I mean, let's face it, I'll use it as a Netflix box, but...
Yeah. And you can hack it.
Yeah, well... I mean, we would never do anything illegal like that, ever.
No.
Never, ever. Okay, well, I guess I'll jump into something real quick that I had been doing. It's another game thing, but instead of super awesome graphics and costing a bunch of money and all this fun stuff, I've been playing an Android game called The Knights of Pen and Paper. It is a RPG. It's like a D&D themed RPG type turn-based game. And it's actually a lot of fun. You can customize your character and your class, and characters have special abilities, and then class has
Yeah.
and you level up and stuff. And I mean, it's classic 8-bit graphics, and I mean it's kind of takes a piss out of pen and paper games, because it's set up. You have your 5 characters playing against a DM.
Oh, nice.
There's actually a little tiny DM that throws stuff at you, and gives you quests and stuff, and it's really cool. It has a kind of sort of cheat system where, well, for one thing, no matter how many games you have open, all your money pools. So you can have one game that's just farming money, and then another one where you're actually playing through the game.
Yeah.
That way you can buy better equipment and stuff without wasting time on your one characters. And outside of the game, at the loading screen, you can go into a store and use money that you've gotten in game to buy little trinkets and stuff, change the tables, and they give you different effects. Like a gold table gives you more money per win. I have a crown that allows you to have 5 players instead of the default 3, and all this other stuff. It's really cool, and the best part is it has no out of game purchases. So you don't. So everything, you're not spending any money on anything. You're just right there in the game.
Unlike the pony game we talked about last time.
Yeah.
Hey, you could talk about that one on.
Terrible. You need 50 gems, but we don't give you them on a regular basis.
You gotta pay money for gems. Rarity costs 50 gems. She's a main character.
Oh, jeez.
You seriously, it might give you 1 or 2
and that's why everyone needs to spend money for the main characters. Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
I mean, Rarity would cost, real
money.
money. She's,
But
a
it'd be
high
different if there was,
maintenance pony.
maybe a mission beforehand that give you a ton of gems or something. But
Yeah. Well, anyways, this game, Knights of Pen and Paper, it's a lot of fun. The English language is a little broken because the programmers are Brazilian, so it has kind of a little bit of English every once in a while, which actually kind of adds to the fun. And it's gone through a lot of updates. I think they fixed most of the bugs. On the iOS version, that it's totally workable. The Android, the background flickers from time to time, depending on what level you're on. And I guess they've been really responsive in working on it and fixing things.
Oh, if it's on iOS, then I want to get it today.
Yeah, it's $1.99. It is a pay game, but it's totally worth it. And once you pay that $1.99, you're not dropping any more cash, and it's relatively low memory usage.
Cool.
So yeah, a lot of fun. Definitely recommend it.
neat.
Speaking of iOS games, Electronic Arts, all their games are 90% off.
Really?
Yeah, you can just about everything they have is 99 cents on the App Store right now.
Excellent.
Just so although
I don't know why.
I don't know why I'm shilling for them, but
What have they done for you?
they let me get Mass Effect Infiltrator for 99 cents, which I played for 5 minutes, and it's really cool.
Cool. All right. Well, you guys have anything else?
What, have we done anything else? I don't think we have.
Besides wanting to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll get into that here in a few minutes. I'm trying to think if I have anything
No, I can't.
else.
I know we've been watching that stupid anime on Netflix.
You have?
I have.
Like-
I don't know why.
Which one is this? Is
Because-
this the car one?
No,
No,
okay.
It's called
unfortunately.
I think Moyo Ken.
But there's a cat
Okay.
that talks like Paul Lynn.
Yeah, there's a he's a ghost
Oh,
cat.
fantastic.
Yeah, he's like a giant ghost cat monster. And he sounds like Paul Lynn
Excellent.
all the time.
Excellent.
It's like the only thing that keeps me watching it is because this cat sounds like Paul Lynn and it's hilarious.
Like the first time, we watched the first episode a long time ago and forgot about it because it was just completely forgettable anime, but we thought the cat was funny. Like,
And then we started watching it and I'm like, oh, I remember this. It's the Paul Lynn cat.
it's not even like a main character or anything.
It's just a cat. That sounds like that's awesome. No,
Well, he's
that's
like,
great.
he's kind of, he's always in the show.
Yeah.
He's like the main guy's buddy.
I bet
something.
he is.
It's chock full of nudity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nippleless boobs nudity.
Ah,
So it's one of those animes, but not one of those animes.
oh, I see.
But the
Not interested.
it's like a borderline one of those. That's the difference. You know you're watching a total perv anime if they actually draw the nipple. But the third episode was a Hot Springs one.
Oh,
And they
well, there you
usually at least save those to like the 10th.
go. Yeah, right.
I'm waiting for the beach episode. There's always a Hot Springs episode and a beach episode.
Yeah.
But it's a dumb show.
Yeah.
But there's a Paul Lynn cat, so
Well,
yeah.
then there you go.
At least watch one.
All right, and I have something just real quick here at the end. I have DirecTV at the house, and recently we acquired a new station on it called Velocity. It is all about like fixing cars. I'm not a gearhead. I don't usually get into this fixing car stuff. But there's one show. It's British, called Wheeler Dealers. It's about this little over hyperactive British fat guy who buys these like classic cars, takes them to his buddy, and his buddy fixes them. Just one guy fixes this car, turns it around in they're in 2 half-hour episode chunks. Turns around and ends up selling them for like a couple grand off of it.
Wow.
And it's ridiculous because it's not one of those, like Pimp My Ride where they add like, let's put TV screens in all the windows. And, yes, an entire jungle gym that can inflate out of the back of your car. It's nothing like that. The guy just restores the old cars to what they would look like when they came off the lot, 50, 60 years ago. And there's an episode, I was watching it last night, where they fixed I think it was a 62 Volkswagen Beetle. That thing looked slick when it was done.
Nice.
Oh man, the guy bought it for like $1,000. Ended up selling it for like $7,000
Oh my god.
after just a little bit of work, a little bit of welding and stuff. And I mean, it's like watching. It is almost like watching Storage Wars or American Pickers because you sit down and you watch it. And you go, okay, I'll just watch one. It's okay. 2 hours later, you're still watching these two British guys argue back and forth about whether or not the fat guy bought a Junker or not. It's great. No, it's a really good show, and it really takes something for me to say this car show is really good. So,
Remember when we were flipping through at my dad's and he has Speed Channel and they had that show All Girls Garage? It is literally a show about hot chicks fixing cars.
oh, I watched that.
I'm like, this is porn for car dudes.
But it's not like they're not even like really dressed sexy, right?
No,
Like,
not really.
they just talk about.
And they knew what they were talking about. They didn't
like,
sound
"Oh my
like,
God,
I was hired because I'm a hot chick and I'm reading a script. No, they sound like they knew what they were
knew-
doing. It was
okay.
just such a weird show. Like, it sounds like a porn. All girl garage. But I've been watching. I like that Toy Hunter. Have you seen that?
I've watched a little bit of it. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. The guy's not great. They could
No,
get a better
yeah.
guy. He's kind of weird.
Yeah, a little grating to the ears. I agree with that.
But I like watching him hunt for old toys, and like I like how the stakes aren't very high either. They're like, I don't know,
$20.
Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be a big one. It's worth $200.
Yeah.
It's not like American Pickers where they're like, okay, that they buy things for like $50 is pretty cheap sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
right. No, speaking of American Pickers, there was an episode here recently where they bought a copy of original copy of Amazing Fantasy 15, the first appearance of Spider-Man.
oh, cool.
Yeah, but it was in bad shape. It was a 2 grade, which comics are graded 1 through 10.
Yeah.
It was a good or 2 grade because it had some problems, but ended up buying it for like a couple grand, and ended up getting about $5,000 out of it.
Wow.
Which, I mean, it was the next grade down would be that it was missing the cover.
Oh, wow.
and they still made about $3,000 off.
Wow.
Daniel Colby had a spread in Rebel Inc. magazine that I saw while I was waiting in line for the Wii U.
Nice.
It was pretty good.
You guys check out my chess piece.
Yeah. Okay, I'll check that out.
Awesome.
She's the best. She does burlesque.
Kind of rhymed.
Yeah. But she does. She has her own burlesque troupe.
Oh yeah. No, I've looked up her Wikipedia page. I know what's up.
Yeah.
All right. And with that tiny bit of creepiness, let's go to break.
We want to go to Moneytown before break, or
Yeah, let's go to Moneytown. Cashville, Moneytown.
Cashville, Moneytown. Won't you
So-
take me to Moneytown?
Okay, so we are recording this on Black Friday, which means it's almost Cyber
Monday.
Beep boop robot.
It's the worst name, but anyway.
Anyway, if you're going to be doing any shopping this year on
Cyber Monday, or any day.
or any day after that,
Every
or
day.
Robot Tuesday.
This Droid's Day Eve.
Yes. If you're going to Amazon, if you go to our website and click on the Amazon,
Amazon.
the Grammarzon link there.
The Grambles on. Click the Grambles on link, you dingus. It's not any different than regular Amazon.
Exactly. But no, if you go to the Amazon link, we got to get through this ad. If we go to the Amazon link through our webpage and do all of your shopping from there, we will get a small percentage of your purchase, the money part of it. And
Yeah, we don't get
we
like
don't get a
like
A slice of
yeah,
We don't-
like if
Something.
you order like Bones season 3, we're not gonna get like an eighth of your disc.
Yeah, no, nothing like that. But no, if we get a slice of it, it won't cost you guys anything, and it helps us keep the lights on, or beer and pizza money, which is about what it is.
Yeah,
So yeah, Amazon.com through Pizza Extreme Team. Do it.
They do it.
that's
please.
Grambles on for pizza guys. Get there, you bimbo.
You son of a bitch.
Technology.
Hey, and we are back from the break, and we are going to talk about probably the worst time of the year for people like us, Black Friday.
Dun dun dun.
So yeah, we just before we're going to the news for this show, just kind of go through and share some of our horror stories from Black Friday nightmares.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys got anything?
Well, most of my stuff was actually from yesterday because we had
Thanksgiving Day sales.
at the place where we work that will remain nameless. We had Thanksgiving Day sales that were huge.
Oh man,
and people were going nuts.
I hate that the Black Friday stuff is getting pushed back into Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't
Holiday
get to
creep.
have Thanksgiving.
Oh, that
Not
sucks.
yet.
Yeah.
I mean, even our Thanksgiving's going to be tonight, probably. Whenever we get done today, I'm afraid we're going to have to stay late tonight.
Yeah, because I had to stay late last night because they had no coverage for nighttime.
They
for
weren't
some
like
reason.
they're like nobody's going to show up. No one's going to. It was. I've never seen it that busy.
It was insane. There were so many people there.
Really?
It's like everybody got done eating and went shopping.
And that's probably what they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
what they did.
There had to be like a manager manning the.
Yeah.
Do they keep the registers open eventually? Did they bring them back or not?
I don't know. Because they closed the registers back there at 9,
Mm.
which was stupid. Now we're
Wow.
just dissing where we work.
Well, as long as you don't say where you work,
Okay.
it's okay. No, this is a giant
it's
vent
retail.
system. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure we're not the only people this crap happens to.
yeah.
It's not just our store.
But when we close the register back there, then anything that's expensive we have to walk up front.
Oh,
So we were,
jeez.
it was just like walk stuff up front, come back, walk something else up.
Right, and you're in the electronics section.
Yeah.
So, I mean, most everything back there is expensive.
Yeah,
And that's where everyone goes on Black Friday sales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just started giving stuff to people. Like
I mean, I
I'm like
would.
I'm not. There's no reason to walk all the way up there and then have one less person to actually do things. So I'm like, as long as they didn't look like they were on drugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I do that sometimes if they have like a cart full of stuff, or they say they have a lot more shopping to do. And if
Yeah.
it's, I mean, seriously, they're going to buy all those groceries and steal the game.
But the worst thing was that we ran out of the Kindle Fires like
Oh my
almost
God.
immediately.
Oh,
People
man.
were lining up like at, what, like 8
At-
or 9? Was it at night?
It was more like 10,
Okay. Not-
10 going on 11 the night before to
They
get Kindle
started at
Fires,
6.
which
in the
is
morning.
something we always had regularly.
Yeah.
It's not hard to get, and they weren't on sale. It was just you get a. Should I mention the sale? I mean,
I don't know. You got a coupon for $30 off your next purchase at the store.
Purchase at the store. Okay, so it's okay.
But you
yeah.
still have to pay full price for it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's what most of the sales were at our store.
because it's the only way you can get a deal that people won't just take your ad to Walmart, because they'll price match anything now.
Right.
See, I'm not sure.
right.
That's the thing
So, yeah,
about it.
they-
That's probably why they did it. Because I'm not sure if Walmart can.
Can
Price
price
match.
match
That's
that.
I don't think they could.
So,
It's
it's not really their fault that's the best they could do. It's just the only way that they're not just going to take their ad to Walmart.
Yeah, right. Yeah, now I am not in retail anymore, but I worked for years and years in retail, and I worked at a music store in a mall. Back when the mall in our town
Yeah, it was
actually
alive.
was something.
Not the deadest mall in America.
That is so sad.
Yeah, right.
I
And,
think it was at the top of a list at
Oh, I'm
one
sure.
time.
I have no doubt. I'm sure it's there now because there's like maybe 5 stores left in there.
I've never been in a place like that before. It's weird.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's unsettling to go in there and just kind of walk around. It's like a ghost town. You're wait for a tumbleweed to roll past
Yeah.
you. But the year where it was actually a working mall, we opened at 4:00 in the morning, the earliest that the mall had ever opened up. And my boss, in his infinite wisdom, scheduled me to work by myself for the first 2 hours of Black Friday.
The worst part of Black Friday.
The worst part of Black Friday. It was a nightmare. My folks came in the midst of their Black Friday shopping just to kind of see how I was doing. I could not stop to say hello to them because I was constantly ringing someone out, then running to like a section to pull a stupid fucking DVD or CD for someone's Kenny Chesney CD or Delta Farce the DVD because some damn redneck couldn't find it, and then run. Literally, I was running, dead sprinting around that store trying to help everyone out. It was a nightmare, and I ended up having to work like 14 hours that day because one of our Christmas hires, who had been a customer for years there, a really good guy, we didn't realize until after he was hired that he has zero experience and knowledge with computers or running cash registers.
Wow.
So they ended up, after he botched a few sales royally, they ended up leaving him on the clock as on-floor help only, and made me stay and work his shift at the register.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And I was complaining about having to be there an extra hour yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, man. It was the worst. Yeah.
Oh my god!
But
and it was one of those, like, you don't even get a choice if you want to stay over or not. They're like, you're staying here now.
yeah. But some of my stories, they are a little more fun with it. I worked at a comic shop, also in that mall, years before, back when our town had a comic shop.
Yeah.
And we had, I'll never forget this. We sold weaponry. We sold like fake metal swords and.
That'd be a big seller in Marion.
Oh my God, it was. But you know, we were working in there, and we had one register, but we had like 3 people working. They were doing it right, and one kid decided he was going to try to rip us off because we were busy, and he stole. I'll never forget this. He stole a vintage Darth Vader action figure still in package.
Oh.
I saw him take off. I saw him casually try to walk out of the store with it. I grabbed one of the wooden practice swords off of the wall and chased him through the mall. I was 18, and I chased that dude through the mall, brandishing a wooden sword. He came back, and he bought the damn thing.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he got halfway out of the mall and turned around and go, I'll go buy this. And I pointed the sword at him and just went, you better, buddy. So we marched him back. He bought the thing. I think I think the owner actually charged him an idiot tax. So he actually made him pay a couple bucks extra.
I had to deal with the weirdest guy yesterday.
Okay.
He was like this old guy. Apparently he likes to ride his bike and wanted like a GPS, but like he wanted an iPod, which I guess it has the new one has maps.
Apple Maps.
Mapples.
And like,
Apple Graphs.
I'm not completely sure how that would work on because I have a phone.
Right.
How that would work if it would work. I would assume that you need Wi-Fi, for it to actually work.
Yeah.
But like,
or at least have a GPS signal.
yeah, or something.
Yeah.
Like, he was so weird. Like, you heard us a little bit because you were.
Yeah, he was constantly talking,
Yeah,
and it didn't sound like he was talking to anyone.
He was talking to me just about.
Yeah.
But because it was like the 5th generation iPod who at least thought he wanted, and like for some reason in my brain I forgot for like a second that it didn't have. It has
the,
a new
the lightning cable
I forgot.
now.
Oh, yeah.
But then he was looking at like the mounts and stuff for it,
Mm-hmm.
or the things, and like he saw that the one had like the old one, and he saw this, and he's like, "Was there like a manager that would know?" Like, no. Like, for one thing, my manager back there is not here, and she doesn't know anything. Like, I mean, seriously, she would not know more than I would. Like,
You better hope she doesn't listen to this podcast.
like she's a nice lady, but like, there's nobody that would know more than I would, or
Right.
him. And I'm just like, I'm positive, because then he was like, oh, maybe I'll get the 4th generation. I'm like, and he wasn't, for some reason, that I wasn't sure that it had the old
Oh,
plug-in.
jeez.
I'm like, I'm absolutely positive this is the 1st generation that they changed
That's
it.
the worst when a customer doesn't
Well, it
want to
wasn't-
believe you. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it
Yeah.
wasn't mad or anything. It seemed like he wasn't listening to
Right.
me. Like, it's,
Because he was constantly talking,
mm-hmm.
and in a weird tone of
I
voice
know,
that sounded like he wasn't talking to anyone. It was weird.
Wow.
And then some nice lady, because I don't know, it was at least like 20 minutes to a half hour, I was dealing with this guy at the counter looking, because he wanted to open up the bike things and look at them, which is fine.
Yeah,
as long as,
kind of.
not really
Yeah.
supposed to, but like, he wasn't gonna hear no anyway.
Right.
But like, this lady showed him her phone, which just further confused him because he thought it was an iPod
Oh,
first. So
jeez.
I'm like, no, because I knew it was an iPhone. And it's like,
Oh,
that's
man.
good. But then he saw that because if I wanted him to see the maps, I would have, whipped out mine.
Yeah, right.
But then
Yeah.
I knew it was going to confuse him. Like, an iPhone, I mean, yeah, it's going to get a signal because it uses the thing. It's
Right.
not.
Right.
But then, oh my god, it was just ridiculous. Like, it
Yeah.
was exhausting.
Wow.
Just on and on. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to. Are you sure there's not a manager? Like, there's lots of guys that have these. I'm like, I'm positive I wouldn't. Because
Well,
he was
you're-
on lunch.
Yeah.
Or I would have had him back me up.
Well, you're a woman. You don't know anything about electronics or
Like, I'm-
technology.
If we've been wasting manager's time, and I'm sure he was probably doing something else much more important than deal with this one weird guy.
Yeah, right.
I mean, he wasn't getting mad either. He was just like,
Yeah.
seriously just trying to get someone else. But I'm just like,
Yeah, I hate it when people are like, "Can you get somebody who knows what they're talking about?"
Yeah.
It's like, you
Oh.
asshole.
Yeah, no.
I never had
yeah.
that, but that was probably the closest. Like, are you? And I was like, I am
Oh,
positive. But he ended up going to the bike shop apparently and talking to a guy there. And he told him, just get that thing, but don't worry about it. Because the thing was, there's like a thing that plugged into the bottom of the
Yeah,
iPod,
the converter.
Okay.
and the person told him just don't worry about that. That's not necessary. So he's,
Okay. Wow, that's nuts.
it was awful. Like it seriously took
Wow.
like a half hour, almost your whole lunch.
Wow.
And then I felt so bad because there was this customer just waiting around the counter while he was like oblivious to.
Wow.
Just
yeah.
waiting to be waited on.
Well,
And
because
poor Sarah.
people don't think outside of their own bubble.
Yeah.
They don't realize that there are other people
I mean,
out there.
I'm thankful he wasn't like belligerent or something.
Yeah,
He
right,
wasn't
no.
mad. I mean, he was a nice enough guy.
Yeah.
But it's just like,
A lot of people don't tend to understand we're out of it.
oh yeah,
On
that's another
Black
big
Friday?
thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, we're out of that. So I can't get it. Like I seriously
That's a
got that
literal
once. Yeah.
conversation.
Oh jeez.
No, you can't. I'll pay full price for it.
There's also because we actually our store separated and like rationed the things, so there's so many on one day and so many on the next, so there won't be a day where there's
Right.
not
Right. There's not.
any.
Right.
And people go like, "Are you? Well, they're on sale tomorrow." And I had to say, well, we will
That's
have
for
some
tomorrow, yeah.
Oh, we do have some for tomorrow. And like, well, can I just get the one now? I'm like, no, it is locked up, and I don't think
It's for
if I
tomorrow.
do that for you, I have to do it for
Yeah.
everybody, and you're not special.
Yeah.
Just
That reminds me of working in the video store or the music store, and people constantly asking to check the back.
oh,
yeah.
Can you check the back?
Yeah.
Cody,
Yeah.
you just say what you do, or you
Oh yeah. Sometimes you just go to the back just so they feel like you
Just
did
stand
Oh yeah,
it for
absolutely.
them. Yeah.
absolutely. I always kept a bag of Skittles and a 20-ounce bottle of Coke back there. I just go back there, chill out. I'd sit down in the boss's chair, just kind of relax for a few minutes. One time I went back there, and the boss, I came wandering back looking for something, and I just went, "So you checking the back for something?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "All right, we're busy. Give it another 5 minutes." So 5 minutes later, I wandered back out. "No, sorry, we don't have that. We don't have it for you." But oh man,
I don't think I've ever gone to the back for something and actually found it
No.
back there.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's usually a mess anyway with a big store like that.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous.
Most of the stuff that people want is stuff that just goes straight out to the floor.
yeah.
Like it doesn't sit around
No.
back there.
Of course,
But if it's gonna make them feel better and like
like you at least tried,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess, but it's still like,
then I'll go back there and stand for 5 minutes.
And I just want to say the weirdest Black Friday situation I've ever been in. You don't know what Black Friday is until you've worked in a store that is closing. and they're starting to clearance things out just to get them out of the store. I worked in a clothing store that I would not fit into well. Let's put it that way, without using names. They're a store full of black clothes and chains and things from Invader Zim that I normally would not be found in. And the store was. I was hired in because the store was going out of business, and they just needed warm bodies to kind of stand around and grab stuff and box things up. So Black Friday hit while we were boxing things up, and people must have thought it was a flea market because they would come up to us and try to haggle prices.
Oh God!
It's like, well, you guys aren't going to be around much longer, anyways. Can you give me? I'll give you $5 for all of these shirts over here. And then they come up and try to buy the placards and the stands and stuff, like the fixtures, like in the store on Black Friday. Walk up and try to haggle to buy 50 of those plastic cases that you put shirts in and hang on to a serrated wall. Why someone would need that, I don't know. But yeah, they would come in and they would just start haggling stuff. Someone asked us how much we wanted for our sign out front, the big light up neon sign.
Oh my god!
It was insane.
It's a chain store. That stuff,
It went back to the company.
Yeah,
it went back to the company.
Oh my god!
Oh man!
Is there anything else that happened?
not really.
Besides just people.
It got
Explain to somebody that we were out of the one Xbox bundle, and they're like, so I can't get it? There's no other way. I'm like, not from here.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was asking for me to call another store, which he should have just asked for me to call another store. I would have absolutely fine.
Yeah.
It was just like, I'm just like, sorry, but we have this other Connect bundle, but it's not, it's more. It's like, okay. Brought it out, I was like, oh, that's not the same thing. I'm like, I told you we were out of it. This is different. Literally.
People become idiots on Black Friday.
I don't understand why people buy things that we have every other day of the year. We have plenty of, and the sale is just a kickback.
Yeah.
Why are you making a big deal out of it?
What did that lady mutter when she walked away and we told her we couldn't sell her a Kindle from That's For Tomorrow? This is why this place is dead.
Yeah, and we were full of people.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Wow.
Or the old, well, I'll just go to Walmart. Okay.
Pre-order one at Walmart. I'm like, you go do that.
Go for it then. Yeah.
Great. You're not going to get it today anyway, so.
It's not. You're not. I'm not insulted by that.
You just hurt me so bad.
Yeah, it cuts me so deep that you don't want to shop here.
Yeah.
I almost think we get commissions. Or
I don't know.
Probably what it is. We don't.
Yeah.
I don't care if you buy it or not.
Yeah.
Well, I was telling you guys off mic earlier. There are some times that I wish I was back in retail because I miss dealing with people. I miss having something constantly to do. And I miss moving around to the point where I'm not a big fat dude, losing weight, running around and stuff. But then Black Friday hits, and all these after Christmas sale is a nightmare as well.
Yeah.
And I do not miss it one bit. I am happy. I have my comfy sit down, do nothing job.
I think we're hiring back.
No.
You could.
Never. No, thank you.
I was in such a bad mood about it yesterday. I just wanted to quit.
Yeah.
I just wanted to quit right there.
Oh,
And
man.
not just on the principle of it. The whole thing, all of Black Friday, and the fact that it wasn't Black Friday, it was Thanksgiving. It was just so disgusting.
Thanks fucking giving.
Yeah, see, that's the thing that gets me. It's Black Friday's one thing. Okay, I understand.
It's creeping on the
Thanksgiving, yeah.
A day where you're supposed to sit around and do nothing.
Yeah.
Hang out with your family.
Yep. Give thanks for what you have, not lust over things that
Consume.
you're going to get. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
hate it.
I don't. Yeah.
Why can't they just tack it on later? If they're going to add another day, don't make it on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Well, within the next couple years, I see it creeping into Thanksgiving week
Yeah.
sales. where that whole week they're going to start Sunday night, the week before all the sales, and it's going to be a week of sales, and people are just going to lose their shit.
It's terrible. Like, they didn't even ask us, like, to try to work with us to make sure that, you know, we could have at least a couple
everybody
hours.
got time with their family. No.
No. I mean,
Which
if
they
we did, I wouldn't be
usually-
so mad about it if they
Yeah.
would have at least asked, you
Yeah.
know? You said they did it in past years,
Yeah,
but not this
they
year.
used
Yeah.
to be good about Thanksgiving. It's one of the times in retail where you could probably get some time to, you know.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're working 8 hours on
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just glad I got yesterday off. Not to show off or anything, but I mean, I haven't. I mean, this is the first Thanksgiving I've had off in 3 years, so it was kind of nice. It means I'm going to have to work Christmas,
Yeah.
like Christmas Day, like the night of, and then, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was kind of nice, and I mean, that was cool. But no, I know what it's like to work on big holidays, not being able to, you know.
Yeah.
Last year I worked a night shift. I worked a night shift the night before and the night of. So I mean, I pretty much spent my Thanksgiving last year asleep.
Oh.
Between work and work, I was just asleep for like that 8-hour stretch. But no, I feel for you guys. It sucks. It really sucks. And yeah.
I just think they would have at least asked. Took a few minutes to be like, hey, do you have any plans?
Yeah.
Or at
But you
least
see, if they do that, then everyone's going to say, "Yeah, I have plans," and then they
Well, no,
won't have
not just
anyone.
like, well, what time do you
What time do you
plan?
need?
Yeah.
Here's a 2-hour lunch. Instead of a
something
30-minute
like
lunch,
that.
you give you a 2-hour lunch to go home, grab some turkey, make a sandwich or something, and then come back. I
Or
can
like, hey, everybody's gonna work, but for 4 hours.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's what that's what we did at the movie rental store. I've had a lot of jobs now that I'm thinking about it. Well, I've been working since I was 16,
yeah.
so I mean I've had a lot of jobs, but that's what we did at the movie rental store. That's not Blockbuster. I can say that it's not Blockbuster.
You worked at Hollywood Video?
How did you know? But no, we would everyone would be scheduled, but we'd work like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, that's the way it used to be at
Yeah.
chain
Retail.
retail store that's not Walmart.
Yeah.
That would make the most sense. I don't
It-
know who did scheduling, or if they just didn't care. But it's like stupid.
Well, I think we've pretty much bitched about Black Friday enough for one podcast. So let's
Bitchcast.
Yeah, bitchcast. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll figure something out for the third.
Close it out.
Hey, we're back, and it's time to wrap things up. What else?
Good job! Yeah, all right. Yeah, you can find us each and every day, or during the holidays, probably once or twice a week,
Yeah.
at pizzaextremeteam.com. You can
.com?
.com. Yeah, you can. You can.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. But no, you can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/pizzaextremeteam, twitter.com/pizzaextremeteam, Tumblr, Pizza Extreme Tumblr,
We have a Tumblr now.
pizzaextremeteam.tumblr.com.
Nobody told me
I
this.
told you about this.
Oh yeah,
I did.
and it works now. It now updates
Oh, wow.
whenever we have updates. It updates.
Ah, you didn't-
Sweet.
I swear you
Yes.
didn't tell me that.
I did.
No, you didn't.
You just forgot.
Yes,
No.
pizzaextremeteam.tumblr.com. Yeah,
You didn't
yeah.
tell me. You're the worst.
Yeah, I did. I significantly
No,
remember telling
when?
you.
When was this?
I don't know. It was a while ago.
Well, we're telling you now.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you can follow me, not say anything on Twitter at Robot Caveman.
You can follow me on Twitter while I wait in line for game systems, and pretty much no other time at PXT_Cody. Oh, and you can friend me on the Wii U
Oh, yeah.
at PXT_Cody.
And mine is the same except Samantha.
Yep, and
You can read my webcomic, which hasn't updated lately thanks to the holidays being insane,
yeah.
at talesfromretailhell.com or retailhell.pizzaextremeteam.com.
That's all right. You're getting new stories for your web.
Yeah, that's basically I'm researching. But I got 5 strips up now, so,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
actually
check
pretty
those
good.
Not
Yep.
bad.
And I think that's it. And my dog just did a barrel roll into some records. So with that, I think we're going to wrap it up. So for Pizza
Jake, do a
Cast,
barrel roll.
do a barrel roll.
I got that.
Oh, me too. Oh, my quacking dog. he looks pretty proud of himself for making that noise. All right, so anyways,
Yeah,
Pizza Cast. I'm Sam.
I'm Cody.
And I'm Samantha.
See you next week, everybody. Pizza out.
When I was a boy, I used to live in Corduroy, beside the suburban vans. My life was so simple, I had not one pimple. My everyday was made up of these plans. You ride me back to Thrifty's, bet the balls and ice cream, find a store of figurines. Thinking of my action and Coco and all, what happened to them all? Running through my old life, looking for my lost toys, where is all my fun gone? Now that I'm much older, we're getting much older, we'll get together and sing this song. And after our lost toys, too, we're all big boys, we'll get together and sing this song. It's not too long, so come along, everybody, sing along. When I was a little man, Play-Doh came in a little can. I was Star Wars' biggest fan. Now I'm stuck without a plan. G.I. Joe was an action man. Jackie drove the mystery van. Devo was my favorite band, so take me back to my happy land. Now my brother's house is since I don't need to make a scene, but I love my action figures and it makes me on the screen. Vito, Chewbacca, Luke, R2, and Han, 3PO, Yoda, Boba Fett, and Obi-Wan. Green Machine, Psycho Man, Silly Bunny, Lincoln Lock, sitting in my underoos, reading the catalog. What happened to my comfort room and all? What happened to it all? Running through my old life, looking for my lost toys, where is all my fun gone? Now that I'm much older, forget much older, we'll get together and sing this song. And after our lost toys, now that we're all big boys, we'll get together and sing this song. Are you ready? When I was a little man, Play-Doh came in a little can. I was Star Wars' biggest fan. Now I'm stuck without a plan. G.I. Joe was an action man. Shaggy drove the mystery van. Devo was my favorite band. Take me back to my happy land. 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 Take me back to my happy land.
Jake, stop licking yourself. Quit it.
That's the episode title. Jake, stop looking at yourself.
Hey, what did I just tell you?
Aww.
Come here.
Poor old
We're
guy.
on break. I will pet your head.